I'm going to give you a comfortable live. I am laying down. It is raining today in ATL, but while it was fresh on my mind, I figured I would come to you in the all natural, in the dim light of my location, to just chat for a little bit and give you some feedback on the Missy Elliott Out of This World tour. So, if you're watching this after the fact, that's great. This channel is still growing and building. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you feel like it. Even if you dislike, it's still engagement. I appreciate the feedback, but what will not be tolerated over here is any negative commenting unless you are commenting on a show experience that you've been to or an artist experience. I don't want to hear about the filming unless like you are commenting about something you want to see in the future that I can easily take into consideration. And also, this channel consists of me singing. It consists of me going to these tours. It consists of me capturing certain shots. It also consists of me enjoying the show. So do know that everything that is filmed is not necessarily me capturing, everything on the tour because I would like to enjoy the shows without holding my phone constantly. And I'm also not a person who is going to film consecutively, meaning I am not going to sit up here and film things back to back or the whole entire time. To me, that's more heartfelt in a way because these are areas that when I do film, I'm showing you guys things that really meant something to me or it's capturing a moment and I wanted to share with you. I wanted to get you hyped up and excited. So certain portions can be shared and maybe you might consider going. I am not getting any revenue streams from promoting people's tours. I wish I was. Let's hope and pray in the future that does occur. I also am open to answering questions. So if you watch my lives or any of my videos and you have questions or concerns, or you want to know, hey, how can I, go to different festivals or concerts and not feel like I'm paying an arm and a leg, or when is the best time to get a concert ticket, or whatever comes to mind that maybe I have not answered in the past, or even if I have and you need me to reiterate, let me know. Now, I am having a discussion with you guys. I am tired. I'm not going to lie. I have not gotten caught up on sleep. There's a lot going on. But we're not going to make that about this live. We're going to talk about the tour. First off, I want to tell you, I would give Missy Elliott's tour, let me think. My top shows are probably Beyonce's tour when she did her second album. I can't even think of the name of it right now, but it was right the one before Cowboy Carter. And then SZA's tour as well for her latest album. So in comparison to that, I would give Missy Elliott's tour, I would give it an 8.5, a 9 out of 10. If Beyonce and SZA are the 10s, I would give her an 8.5. Missy Elliott does put on a good show. Now, for me, I was trying to see if it was going to differ from her Essence Fest performance. By the way, that's also listed in my video vaults. If you go to Essence Fest of last year of 2023, I believe it should be listed as, you will see clips from Missy Elliott performing then. She did take the Out of This World tour segment, well, the show slot that she did there, and she just made it into a bigger tour, adding of course Sierra and Busta Rhymes. I was so impressed with her at Essence Fest. I had to check it out. But yeah, much of what she did then is on this tour, except she does have more backdrops. She has more lighting, more exaggerations. If you're sitting close up front, you will feel the fire. It is going to get hot. If you can, in your little pouch or clear bag that you take into a stadium, I suggest getting a fangirl because you're going to feel every bit of heat. Another little warning is Busta. He did spray the crowd that was on the floor. I was not on the floor. Thank God. I really don't like to sit on the floor in the State Farm Arena, and oftentimes those tickets are overpriced, in my opinion, for you to be so goddamn close to whomever and not to necessarily be comfortable. So it depends. But if you are on the floor and you are in the middle section, he did spray people with champagne. I don't know if they forewarned people. It couldn't be me. I don't need champagne all in my clothes. I don't need champagne all on my phone. I would like my phone to work. So when it comes to things like that, I am not a fan of being sprayed with champagne. By the time I pulled out my phone, some of his champagne spraying had stopped, but his uh, I guess you would call him co-host or hype man. He was on there still spraying people. So FYI. I will say also too, on the tour, there was a lot of dancing. The dancers are phenomenal, especially with Missy. What I love, and she gets that 9 out of 10 for me, was the fact that there was an incorporation of ballet mixed in with hip hop dancing. That was very unique. You will see in the video clips that I upload in the near future of many Black people on their toes, pirouetting, spinning. It was just very unique in itself. And these people have been in the game for a while. To answer your question, as I mentioned in my community tab, Buster did not show his beep. Can't say that on YouTube, but you will catch it in some of the videos. He didn't tell people to put their phones down. He didn't act a fool. He actually realized that we are in the year 2024 and people are going to video. He does encourage having a good time and all that jazz. And there are actually people in the audience who are like, oh, girl, you better participate because he will call people out. Now, he will call you out if you're just sitting up there or whatever. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that he tries to force people to stand up because you don't know what people's ailments are. I'm a person, I stand up the entire concert because I like to dance, move around. Don't you dare be one of those people who is just like me and we're vibing together, which I did find a lady. Shout out to you, Erica. Thank you very much. We vibed the whole time. It was another guy next to her. There's a story about that. Let's get into it. The guy next to her was a special character. I don't care, what you are, who you're into, or whatever. But do not be right here in my face trying to sing to me. Do not be here in my face drunk and telling me that you're drunk and I don't know you. Do not be here in my face like this and you're trying to get me to react to you and cut the fool. I don't mind vibing with you. I am what is it? I'm tired, y'all. I'm so sorry. An extrovert. But one thing, thank you for that like. I appreciate the thumbs up. One thing I will say is do not be in my face like that because I'm already, having a good time, enjoying myself, but I'm also aware that there's COVID and other things out there. We don't know where we get that stuff from. But when you're talking to me and you're this close and you're a complete stranger, you're now invading my bubble. And that's how she and I felt. So please keep that in mind, drunk or not, okay? She and I played it off. We tried to be nice because we try to keep the vibe going. But if you are disrespectful, like I told you guys in my Essence video, I will go get security. If you're in my seat, I will go get security. We pay too much money for these concert tickets nowadays, even if you get them for a deal, to be dealing with somebody sitting in the wrong spot. Black people, stop looking crazy at folks. Aw, thank you. Hi, guys. Okay, my ninja, what you do? I appreciate the compliment of me being pretty. You're so sweet, especially in all natural. But yeah, what it do? Yeah, don't get upset when you have to move. People pay their hard-earned money just like you did, sweeties, to be at these concerts. You are not obligated to open seating unless the concert specifically specifies that it's first come, first serve and open seating on the ticket. You have to move. I also, I'm a curvaceous woman, but shout out to my extra plus size people. Just because you're extra plus size does not mean you get to bump into folks on purpose and be all in their space. Please be respectful. I know it's a close arrangement. So, I've sat next to folks and it's been fluff with fluff, and you do what you do. Does size matter? No, not to me because I'm not about to do that to us. Again, I am not skinty pinty, but I feel like in some of the seats, if you are a person who cares about size on the floor, you can be prepared to sit extra close to somebody. So if you're not sitting next to someone who is extra skinny and you're not extra skinny, you're going to bump into each other. And these type of events and venues, you're going to bump into people. Who am I talking about? I'm just talking about my concert experience, Brian. There was someone sitting next to me. You might have to rewind the video. And there's an individual lady. She was quite rude, and she felt like because she was a certain size that she could take up more spacing when we all have paid for our individual spaces. When are you going back to jail? I've never been to jail. You must have the wrong person. Yeah, thanks, Brian. And like I said, it's explained a little bit on the back end. But hello to everyone. But yeah, we have to learn to be respectful of one another when we go to these shows. Oh, no problem. Uh, what is it, 12, La Raza 18, if I'm saying that correctly? But yeah, no, I'm not going back to jail. I've never been to jail. Thank God. I would rather use my money for concert tickets than bail money. Things like that I don't have time for. But yeah, just be respectful of people's spaces. Stop asking people, or looking at people crazy because of, you invading on their area that they've decided to sit in. Who am I voting for? Now, that is not that type of video, but I do have different platforms. If you were to follow me and find me, one of which is attached to my YouTube, you might get a hint as to who I'm voting for. I also, can I be a moderator? Well, let's see. Crystal, I've never added anybody as a moderator. Yeah, okay, you taught me something new, girl. Why not? Change standard mode. All right, we're going to start with the standard moderator since you asked. And then, if I feel like you're doing a good job, girl, we'll give you more permission. So I think you're now a moderator, my dear. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. But yeah, I want you guys to know that, first of all, Missy did a very good job. Her backdrops are excellent. Everyone did a great job. Sierra did a phenomenal job. She dances. I did. Thank you. You got me, girl. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you, girl. Yeah, so Sierra didn't do as much dancing as I thought she would. She is a phenomenal dancer. She came down the stairs beautifully, but she kind of left the dancing up to her dancers. I don't know what that was about. Maybe she was tired or could have had an injury or whatnot. But that took a little pinch away from the show. But I love Sierra and I love Russell, so it's all good. Like I said, with Missy brought out Timberland, and that was pretty good. Oh, Crystal, it didn't go through? Let's make sure. I'm going to double tap you again. Maybe it takes time. Like I said, let's see. I have never added someone as a moderator before, but how exciting. That means the channel is growing. Now, I will say this, Crystal, if it doesn't go through, maybe give it a time or two. And if it does go through, that's great. If not, it could be YouTube's limitations because I'm not quite at 1,000 subscribers, and this channel is not getting paid. So in order for me to be able to bless you guys, because the more people I have that subscribe and watch, and I get the watch views up, the more I can return favors, like add moderators, give you guys special this and that, and even sometimes give back, you know. But make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to watch. Yes, rest in peace, Sonia Massey. Black Lives Matter. I appreciate you saying that. That was a very senseless crime and should not have occurred. People like Sonia Massey deserve to be out here just like we are, enjoying ourselves and trying to at least relax for this summer. So yeah. Um, Let me see what else I want to tell you guys about the Out of This World tour. Oh, if you sign up, I did not personally because I didn't deem it necessary, but shout out to people who are into getting autographs from certain people. Um, if you sign up for any kind of VIP packages, they say that Buster was late. So, and yesterday, mind you, was a clear and sunny day. Tonight is raining. I'm so thankful that I actually went to the show last night versus tonight because it is pouring down here in ATL. But you guys do be safe if you're out there. Here's another hint. If you do go to the State Farm Arena, it is worth it to buy your ticket in advance to the Sapphire deck because the Sapphire deck is like right across the way. So, you know, that's the perfect thing for you to do. That way, if you're walking in some shoes you're not exactly comfortable with, and if you want to be safe, the policemen are right outside the Sapphire deck at all times. Um, I will also say when it came to Missy, she did change into a lot of outfits. The sound was amazing. She did have a couple of DJs come out there. Like I said, Timberland came out as well. DJ Jazzy Jeff came out and honored Sierra here in ATL. I actually was expecting more people to come out since it was ATL, but I guess maybe not, you know? So DJ Jazzy Jeff and Timbaland were probably the only surprise guests for Saturday night. Sunday night, as in tonight, could be different. But I do say it's worth catching if you can. What I particularly noticed about this tour, which was different, is the tickets, except for maybe on the side where I was nearer to the front, and then on the floor, did decrease as you got closer to the show. So I don't think a lot of people are going like they think. You will see, I will pan the audience in some of the videos. There were people there, but it was not sold out. And it wasn't half empty either, but it's worth it. And I don't know what this message is. Yes. Thank you, Crystal. Put like, share, and subscribe. I don't know why YouTube decided to limit that comment. That's crazy. But thank you, Crystal, for saying that. Um, Let me think what else was going on. The backdrops are constantly changing. The fire is there. The I can't stand the rain. You can actually feel the thunder jolt in your seat. So it's fun. It's worth it. And thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it humbly. Um, and they're actually singing. Sierra is actually singing. Missy is actually rapping and singing. And you know, Busta Rhymes is always crazy. So I didn't get a chance to see him when I was at Essence because of the fact that I came to that particular night past when he arrived or was performing. But I got clips for you guys on that too. But I think that's it as far as my review. I just wanted to come on here and shine a light and awareness of being courteous when you go to these shows. Y'all, it's mainly, I'm not going to say it's all black, of course, because I saw white people, Hispanic people, or whatever. But when we go and we support R&B and hip hop, it's mainly us. You know what I mean? So let's be nice to each other and us and learn to have a good time. You know, I will say, crazy enough, of all the concerts I went to, this was the one of the most interesting groups when it came to behaviors. But I'm always thankful for that one person. Like I said, shout out to Erica, who, you know, kept things cool, calm, and collect, and kind of took it from there. But yes, till next time, Crystal, you be blessed as well. If you guys, I'm getting ready to leave too. If you guys think of any questions that maybe I didn't answer, I'll stay on here for about another 30 seconds. Let me know if you have questions about the channel or about the Missy Elliott Out of This World tour. If not, and you think about them, feel free to comment up under the videos. I will say the videos will not be uploaded of the Missy Elliott Out of This World tour right away. But to keep from holding off on it because I'm still continuing to enjoy my summer, and also I have a ton of videos still left from Essence Festival, I will be merging her tour and not information, excuse me, guys, the videos and whatnot. I'll be merging that in with the content from the Essence Festival too, so you won't have to wait on that. So if you see Sierra or Missy Elliott, know, or Busta Rhymes, know that they were not, well, Buster was at Essence, but know that those two were not at Essence this year. And I'll be just injecting that content in, and I'll also create a playlist that'll particularly have her tour clips. All right, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you all. Thank you guys for joining the live. I'm so happy that, there's more interactions. I'm going to try to follow those that commented. Hopefully I can find you. So we got a Brian. I'm going to go check out your channels. Now, if you got some crazy content, I'm not. But I am about support. So we got Brian Winesberry, 12, La Raza 18. I don't know about you. You've been asking about voting, so we'll see. We got Crystal. Crystal, yours might be a little bit harder to find. And then we got Black Lives Matter. So I tell you what, if you were commenting in this live, if you want to comment down below, and so that way I can properly know that I'm clicking on the right channel to follow, that would be great. Until next time, guys, peace. Thanks for your support.